baby. Lock that thing. Excellent. All right, you got one more heater. Last heater of the day. All right, we got it. I'm going to teach you one thing. Yeah.
Good ball, Tom. However,
So I think the main reason that I got into coaching in the first place, and it's something that we talked about with our team the other day, is really the idea of building leadership and building men of character, which is something that I think society needs hardcore. They need better dads, they need better husbands, they need better men. And I think there's really no better avenue to do that than through sports. You know, and I did that my whole life growing up and played a lot, played on a lot of different levels. And for me, when these kids are 18 to 22 years old, this is the time that they're very influential. It's a time that you can help develop them as men. You know, and the mission statement of Maryland baseball is to be a character and leadership development program that trains people, students, and players to do it better than it's ever been done before. That's what we talk about all the time, and it's in that order. We want to train men of character because men of character are better leaders, and men that are better leaders are better players. And as much as we talk about winning and losing, as much as we talk about winning a national championship and doing things that have never been done, at the end of the day, we're successful, and we're going to train these men to be successful if they leave here with tools to provide for their families and to be great husbands and fathers one day. So we go through a vision as far as a hierarchy from academics first, you know, in our first step, and that supersedes everything, is do it better than it's ever been done before. And by it, we mean literally everything. And it starts with academics, then moves into baseball, then moves into preparing them for professional baseball, which every young man comes into this program kind of dreaming of doing. Then it moves to graduating from this university, and then the final step is preparing them for success in life. You know, and we have 5 core principles that we talk about. Number 1 is toughness. Number 2 is energy. I want guys that bring energy every single day. Number 3 is that we're relentless competitors, which is basically you're going to get punched in the mouth in this game. You're going to get punched in the mouth in life, and it's all about how we respond to it. P is a pack mentality. Basically, it's a Rudyard Kipling quote from Law of the Jungle, but it's the strength of the wolf is the pack, and the strength of the pack is the wolf. That's kind of our mantra as far as what we believe in. The strength of the individual is the 32 guys that surround him, and the strength of that group of men is you doing your job the right way. And then the last thing is servant leadership, which you know, it's one thing to be a leader and to understand what that is, but true leaders, I think, humble themselves to do this stuff. You look around, and we've got one of our coaches out here cleaning stuff up. Earlier yesterday, we had our best player and our All-American cleaning up the dugout when everybody else was gone. And to me, that's the definition of a successful person, is somebody that's a tough person that brings energy every day, that's relentless in their pursuit of excellence, that really competes and lives life with a pack mentality and has the servant leadership kind of at the forefront. So those are kind of our things. That's, you know, our mission statement, our vision, and then our core principles is what we have tried to build this thing around. I think there's a quote that a good buddy of mine that used, and it's from the book Inside Out Coaching. But it's the difference in a transformational coach and a transactional coach. And a transactional coach is a guy that you're the player, I'm the coach. I give you a scholarship to come here and get an education. You give me wins on the baseball field. In 4 years, we leave and we move on and nothing else changes. It's what can you do for me mentality. And I think if you talk about really winning in life, if you talk about winning and changing people, that doesn't work. That's a very futile thing. You may win games, you may win championships a year, 2 years, but you're not going to win consistently. For us, it's the term we use is transformational coaching, where everything we do in life, everything we do is about relationships. So when we start recruiting these young men at a young age, all we talk to them about is about relationships, and that's why we're different. You know, and our coaching staff is the youngest coaching staff in a Power 5 conference in college baseball. You know, I just turned 30. One of my assistants is 24, one's 31, and the other's 36. So for us, there is some inexperience. We've got to learn some things, but at the end of the day, the one big plus is that we are not too far removed from where these guys are.